Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jess Leal in this incarnation. So today I'm going to talk about how we can recognize leaders after the fall of the system. I already explained it in other videos since I opened this YouTube channel that we are facing the end of the times, which is not the end of humanity, but it is a beginning. So all the systems that we have created from distortion and egoistical desire are going to collapse. And I mean everything, like education, like politics, like economics, like medicine, everything. Because they aren't created from love and they are corrupted already from their foundations. So we are going to create new systems because that's the process of evolution. Evolving has to do with breaking structures and then build new ones. To break them in a while and then building get us to building new ones, and it's a never-ending process. So I am talking about the role of leadership today because leaders are not something that is wrong. I'm not talking about keeping this pyramidal system. I'm starting by saying that democracy is the biggest lie we ever have, because if we think we are voting something, we are choosing something, we are totally wrong. All the faces, all the presidents, all the leaders that are visible in all the countries of this world are put there just to think as they have any control about something, but they don't have any control. They are only put there just to us think about it, and just to get us thinking about it. And people who are in control, who are really in control, are not the visible ones. We never see their faces, and they are manipulating everything. But if they can manipulate, they do because we let them. And I explained this in the video of the system collapse. So every time we are voting, we are not choosing anything. We are they put like different characters, and they are the same thing actually, because nobody who gets in this system, in this politic system, can really do something, even if they had good intentions. And there's only a total fight of power for power. And of course there's a lot of psychopaths, because I think I didn't say this, but many psychopaths are actually the places where they used to be are places where they could find ways to control or to have power. So medicine, politics, and actually every place that has it's linked with authority, like the police. There are more psychopaths in those kind of structures than other ones, because they can gain control in those places. So even if I mean not every politician is a psychopath, but there are a lot in those kind of places. So I'm starting by saying that we are not choosing anything. And we all know that this is a pyramidal scheme. We know that there's people who have control, and we never see the faces of them. And then then there's other people in other roles. So I will give an example to explain this, an example that comes from my imagination. So let's suppose that I am working in a foundation that is helping the children of the world, and this is commanded by a leader who is put there by someone else. I didn't choose him. So this person, suddenly find out that this person has a selling drugs a business and a prostitution network. So, but we are working in a foundation to help children, the children of the world. So this person is a leader of this foundation, but he is in total incoherence. But I keep obeying him and receiving orders because I am only an employee, and because that's I tell myself that that's the money that I earn every month, and I tell myself, sorry, that I couldn't manifest something else. So that's what we are doing with the system. We are accepting that because this is an hilarious example, but this totally happens in politics, and we are accepting that way. We are accepting that these people, it's corrupt, that they don't operate in good ways for the people, and we accept that they are trying to gain something, to obtain something, and they aren't doing their job. So that's what we are doing. We keep choosing or thinking that we are choosing people in politics that are in total incoherence, and we accept that. We are not victims about this because, of course, the politics reflects what society is. I think this is the hard part, because they are no servants, and they should. They are not there to being bosses. They are not there just to tell us what to do or put the rules. They are there to administrate, and they aren't doing that job. And that's happening because so that society hasn't learned how to give without expecting to receive, and I am not saying we don't have to receive. I explained this already in 2 videos. The video of the system collapse, and the video of the absence of healthy boundaries. So I'm not saying we don't have to receive anything, but I'm saying that we don't know how to act from love without expecting something from others. So all the people that are in politics are there just because they are trying to gain something, and they should act like they are serving, because that's the role that they should play. And even if someone wants to do something good, they won't be allowed. They won't be allowed because they actually have no power there. They only have some benefits, and that's all, like power or money. But that's all. The pieces in the chess game are played by people we don't see. So they are only characters, and if they have good intentions, what what is going to happen, it is that they are going to be killed or they are going to be threatened. So it's not possible to transform that system anymore because it's already fallen. So every time we are voting, we are participating of this show that it's a total lie. We are being irresponsible, because if we took our power and the system will fall alone, we wouldn't have to do anything. We are not choosing anything. And what's more important is that we're going to recognize leaders, and I'm telling something about the sins. The sins are a community that Jesus came from, and I found out some years ago, a couple of years ago, that they have this role of leadership because it is necessary. It's only a role, again, leaders are not more important than other roles. So how they choose their leaders in this community? They didn't choose it, actually. They only when they have, I don't know, when they had issues or conflicts or something that they have to resolve, many masters and people with a lot of knowledge reunites, and people only heard the ones who had something to say. It was so easy because their coherence, their energy, their knowledge, their way of acting, being an example, was what they were showing. So people simply heard people in this kind of vibration. And it is told that Jesus, when he was a kid, participated of these reunions, and that many masters had to hear him, because he was such a wise kid. So this is a vibration. They didn't choose anything. They didn't have to choose. They only let that people who were capable of do something just do it. So I think this is a way we're going to recognize leaders in the next phase. And these leaders will be recognized because they will be servants. They won't be people who want to gain something, who want to command or to rule something. They are only, they will be people that are there to administrate, to serve, and because they are capable of do that thing. They are capable to be in that role. And isn't it ridiculous that actually our system doesn't function that way? Because, I mean, why are we still letting that people who is not capable of do that keep taking the decisions, I think it's very, very incoherent. But they are not only the politicians are the incoherents. We are too. We are participating of those things. with our decisions, and by believing there's no other chance, by accepting that, well, they are doing something, but they still, but they are doing something. It's totally not okay. And we really going to recognize leaders because they are going to be connected to a spiritual world. Because spirituality, it's not something magical, it's not about meditate only. It's about a practice, it's about really acting from love. So politics and every system will be connected to this. Because if not, we're going to repeat the same cycle, and we know this planet, it's not going there. This planet, it's elevating its vibration because of our cosmic pulse. So all the leaders are going to be servants, and the other roles that are not in the leadership structure, they are going to operate not responding that person, but responding to the coherence. I mean, the leaders will be coherent people, so the other roles will be a respond not to that person, to the coherence of acting from love. So there will not be this pyramidal system anymore, because we need to function in group. We need to do what we know we do better. Everyone is going to express their talents because that's what the world needs. We need to do what we are what we do better. So this is the way I think it is going to operate after the system collapse. But of course, I really would like to see this right now without. I mean, all these things that are happening, all the planetary changes, they are happening because we didn't learn the lesson. You know, we're keeping with the cycle. And that's why it is necessary the cataclysm and everything that it's happening. Because if we retire our power from those systems, actually we didn't need all the changes that are coming. But we are not doing that. It's not that I am a negative person. I am trying to see the reality in an objective way, which is never objective, because every time we are speaking and we are seeing through ourselves and in a subjective way. But I think that in the process and the evolving process, we are reaching each time more and more a vision that it's from a high view, you know. So, well, this is what I think about this, and I will talk about other systems too. So thank you, everybody. See you in next videos. Ciao, ciao.